What's up, team? I hope everyone is staying safe for the COVID-19. It's been a pretty volatile week and I've mostly been scalping overall. Doing so, I had 5 for 5 green days with 77% accuracy, and I did so with a very specific scalping strategy. And so make sure to hit the subscribe button because that's what we're going over in today's video. Okay, so one of the fundamental characteristics of my scalping style that I've taken the last few weeks is observing the overall market. Again, 3 out of 4 stocks follow the overall market, especially mid and high cap stocks like I tend to trade, and so I can definitely have some solid scalps using the overall market as an indicator. And so when I'm watching the market, I'm looking for big swings, and there's 2 specific indicators that I'm really using here. The first one is the previous closing price, because this can have a huge amount of sway over a stock's movement, and the other is the VWAP, because that will tell me the short-term intraday trend of that stock. And just to show you a live trade example of this, we can take a look at my trade on MU that I scalped on Friday. And so again, I'm looking at the overall market, trying to find pretty big swings using the previous closing price in the VWAP. And so if you look at the SPY here, you can see some pretty big red candles as it gets rejected below the previous close and the VWAP. That shows a ton of weakness, and other traders see it too. And so when the SPY bounces back to test that previous close, I'm going to anticipate that it's going to get rejected there and actually short M to MU with the scalp style plan. And so if you take a look here, you can see the SPY actually bouncing back to test that previous close like I said before, and that's when I'm shorting into MU, and I'm taking profits pretty quickly with these scalps. Again, I'm not trying to marry these stocks, I'm just trying to scalp it for a quick profit with decent size, and you can see I jumped in with 1,000 shares and pretty quickly jumped out as the SPY did get rejected at that previous closing price. The risk-reward ratio I'm really shooting for here is at least 1-to-1, and I take most of my profits as soon as we get some weakness in these type of trades, and then I'm willing to hold a smaller share size for a little bit longer to see if the trend starts to confirm a little bit more and the stock continues to drop in my direction. That way, I'm protecting myself by taking profits early, but I'm still holding a little bit in case the trade turns out to be a little bit longer than expected, and I could possibly make a little bit more when I'm risking a very small amount, if that makes sense. Again, my suggestion to traders trying to attempt this is to not be too stubborn with your exit. If the stock starts to go against you, you can't hold on to it and you need to just accept the loss and move on with your day, and that can be really difficult for a new trader. Remember, when a day trader scalps a stock, he's using larger sizing and trying to take quick profits. And so you're letting your positive accuracy rate compensate for only having a 1-to-1 break-even reward to risk ratio. And so you want to make sure you're accurate enough with this to be able to compensate for that break-even risk and reward. And so I hope that makes sense, and I think that's what you really should understand about scalping overall. Okay, so just to review one more time, this type of setup is simply waiting for the market or SPY to go from green to red, breaking under that previous close, showing a lot of weakness, seeing it pull back after that to test that previous closing price it just broke under, and then anticipating a rejection there and scalping the subsequent move in a following stock. Again, mid and high caps that follow the market tend to work the best, and so I hope you can add this to your trading arsenal. Anyways, team, that's it for this one. Remember, if you want to get your feet wet in day trading and actually day trade with no PDT rule, shorting ability that comes with a course, demo account, access to a chat room, plus more, I'll include a link in the description, and it's a great way to help support our channel. Anyways, guys, good luck in the markets, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning.